What was I doing? Oh, yes. Belt. Belt and inserters. What's going on here then?
There's another ore feed for you.
Giddy, that's fine, mate. I just, some people have the expectations, that's all. I kind of feel like I have to say where I stand on something just so that you know what, you know, it's clear. Like I say, I play Factorio for fun. Last time I played it was at least 2 months ago. But yeah, it could be a fun thing to play as a like a sub game. You know, if we get enough people playing the game and there's enough interest there, then we could do something on the yachts weekend, for example. Oh my god, I'm out of yellow belts again. You have Factorio, you opened it, you played it once, you got really confused, closed it, and never opened it again. Dude, the problem with the game, Moorcroft, is its learning curve is like that. It's not like a game that eases you in gently. It doesn't really... It has a tutorial, but it's not, you know... The best way to learn to play the game is from somebody else that has played it. Or watch videos on it or something. Watch somebody play it. But once you get over that... Once you get over that ledge... A certain minimum amount of knowledge... That's when it gets really good. Okay, we have another...
I think it took me nigh on a year before I learned how to play it properly.
I mean, I'm still learning as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I mean, I learnt from you and the other guy, didn't I?
I don't think... It's not the kind of game that you can ever say, I know that. I know everything about that game. Like, it just seems like you're always learning.
Yeah. I mean, I've learnt a great deal of Mad Mick, and that... but it is one of those games that once you get addicted to it, it is an addiction.
Paul, why is this iron line here and
Say
not
again?
here? Why is
What?
the iron plate line on the wrong line?
That's my mistake. I'll tell you what happened there. I commissioned one of the iron, the ones that we had for, one I had for copper. I used it because we need iron desperately. And I forgot that the output went to the wrong place, so I'll just tidy that up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, is Twitch
above
playing
me,
up again?
I brought in that northwestern field.
Why is Twitch playing up again?
Sitting there not doing...
So the east that's getting ready to start eating the stuff has got 5 hives and 4 worms.
Right, that'll help for now. Hopefully it'll settle down. Didn't it do that? Like yesterday was perfect, but then I think on Sunday it did this as well. Like in the afternoon, just started playing up a little bit, and then it went okay again. Right. Not enough iron ore getting in here. Let's try and sort that out now. Now it's all being consumed. I can look back now and see how uncompressed this stuff is. So I can see these two on the left are compressed and the two on the right are not, because there's gaps in them. So let's see if we can figure something out. Okay, well there's a problem straight away. Wait, where's that come from? Okay, I can probably use that to balance. Five to 4, looks like that. Make sure I've got enough material to do this.
We're gonna need a copper field very soon. Not a copper coal.
Are we?
Yeah. It's the little one above the iron that's been supplying everything. Is this 5 into 4, Paul?
Will be. It's about to go down. Uh-oh. First attack.
No, that's Tom going to attack.
I think he just hates biters. It's so aggressive towards them. Astronauty, how you doing?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Okay, they look pretty compressed now.
Welcome back, Nutter.
So the acid test is, because these arrays are perfectly balanced to a compressed belt, the acid test is that if that is compressed, every furnace will light up. So these always light up, right? But if you're not bringing in a fully compressed belt, then these at the end won't burn. You can see it's working its way down. It takes a bit of time. Verticilla, double top 40 months. Thank you, sir. The stream is a little bit jumpy at the moment because Twitch. So there you go. The last furnace lit up. Next one down's working its way along. It's looking good. I don't know what. I can't remember if we did last time or not.
We did, but we can't take it off the coal source we have now. You'd have to find a new one and bring it in.
Ooh. It's a big one southeast, 15 mil. It's got an enemy base next to it and no protection. It's kind of getting on for that distance where you need to either red belt it or train it. I think we're way behind on tech at the moment.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't see any other coal. That's probably the easiest because it has one base next to it.
Tom!
It really wasn't my fault.
Wait, what? I was saying go and attack the base so we can get the coal.
Yeah, I'm out of ammo.
So we need to have a wall south of that coal, running from the water to the west a bit. And then we need to reinforce it, and yeah.
I have 53 machine guns. I have some ammo.
What, as in gun turrets?
As in gun turrets.
53?
Yeah.
What about wall? Have you got enough wall?
Well, I did have some, but I've reinforced the north wall all the way across. So.
Twitch has been twitching more than usual. Sorry about that. I can see the bit rates dropping to 1800 at one point. It's not good. I think like the first hour it was fine.
So we want the coal patch southeast.
Yeah, do you want me to mark it on the map, Tom?
It's the difference
I
that
got
made.
it.
Once you put a faster switcher in, it can take all of this and it can chuck it onto those lines better.
Shall we?
Yes, when we get near, let's put a couple of guns down to protect ours in case we need to back up.
Indeed. How many did you want? I got 53.
I got 21.
Nice.
Over the bright pole can try changing bit rate. Nah, that's not going to help. It's not a bit rate problem. I did quite a few stream tests over a week ago. And like some days it'll be fine, another day it might do this. But yeah. It's very frustrating.
Oh, there's two groups here.
Oh my god, what is this? Yeah. Yeah, you reported it to Twitch, yeah. It'll get fixed in a minute, right? What's a steel line got everything on one side of the belt? This is one of those frustrating things about the game. Is that like if you do this, if you take something, you split the belt and then it goes off and gets used on one side, it then backs up on this side, and then that pattern flows down the line, which is just irritating. So you have to kind of do that to fix it.
Victory is ours.
Coal's
Every,
free.
every time I see you playing Stream
Start
Factorio, I want to
raping
play
off.
2. End up playing the whole day. Have we got any miners? Yes, 50 miners. Right, I'm coming down with a bunch of miners then. But I don't think we're making enough belt yet.
How hard is it to make train to get it in? Because it's quite a distance.
Well, you'd need engines, trains, track. You need to make the stuff to make the stuff. If you see what I mean?
Yeah,
You could have had the coal in by then.
true.
I wish we was making grenades though. You don't understand what's going on. Lol. We haven't even got a car yet. Also, we should think about scoping out, well, specking out footpaths and stuff, because we always do that. We always never put footpaths in.
We can build a car now if you build yourself an engine.
Wow, there's a big copper deposit.
The massive iron field to the east of the base, I've put miners down ready for whenever someone needs to connect it.
How much coal do we need?
If that new one can handle the furnaces and a line on the belt, we can use the existing one to run the furnaces for the power.
Yeah, I mean, this will have a lot on it. So I suggest this goes onto the main bus and used on the power or something.
Yeah, you can do.
I mean, you can have a belt dedicated How much does the furnace need? A yellow belt full or what?
The one smelting stuff, or the one supplying the engines.
What's this for exactly?
That one needs to go onto the bus, and either we take another line to the engines, or we have it to the one to our smelting array, and the existing one we can use for the engines. It just depends how you want to do it.
I know I need a car. Let's try and work out my route back to the power line. There we go. Don't think so, Giddy. Motley, have you got any steel plates on you?
Yeah.
Can I nick a few to make some power lines? $10 coal miners for smelting columns. Are you working that out?
Happy anniversary,
Diego?
Nutter.
Nearest.
Mr. Billjam, thank you very much for half a year, tier 3. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you. Notice how they have a little green and red circle on them. This game is about annoying the local wildlife while destroying their planet and building a rocket to get away from the planet you destroyed. That's not true. The local wildlife are A, ugly, right? So anything that's ugly, we have the right to kill, yeah? B, they attack you because of the pollution. What a bunch of Greenpeace environmentalists they are. And thirdly, this is our planet because we landed on it, right? That's what it is to be human. They're not ugly. Finders keepers. We found it. The fact is...
So I make a car, Whiteland comes along and nicks it.
The fact is, they were just faffing around, you know, making little hives, eating the local wildlife, doing nothing. We're the ones that research technology. Exactly. Enjoy your capitalism, local bugs.
Question.
Yes.
Was that the question, or is the question coming?
No, the question's coming. I was just thinking, local wildlife? What local wildlife? That'd be us.
Buggers?
The ones that you just destroyed. Those
Oh, I
friendly,
didn't destroy.
friendly neighborhood, you know, pretty bugs.
I was going to say, because I can't see no rabbits, and I can't see no deers, or cows, or foxes. I was just wondering.
All right, Ryan. No. I'm gonna need a lot of red belt. Unless you want to give me some trains. Actually, I'll grab
Was
some
it
coal.
you who had the mall for the train production, Paul?
I had what? Sorry? Oh, hang on. Wasn't that the one that I ended up expanding and kept one? Kept a copy.
Yeah, we both kept a copy of it, I think.
Hmm.
I found it.
Might have put it in production actually. What did I call it?
No, but take a look where the inserters are being made.
Whiteland's come over here with a lot of red belt. Whiteland, I don't have any red belt left. So you'll have to connect it up.
Was that the one, Paul?
Where are you?
Just look on your map and go to where the inserters are being made.
Well, that's a mall for building stuff.
Because I'm pretty sure we kept adding on to the inserter factory.
Yeah, but it's got wooden chests in it, which doesn't seem right. I don't know if that's the one.
I can't remember what we called it.
$21 belts.
That's the belt one. Production and train mall. I mean, I've got one that makes quite a bit of stuff, including pump jacks and engines and things.
We could use that one. By the looks of it, it does everything that we're going to need.
We've
And
got
it
a
makes
bug in the
power
house.
poles.
That's not
Yeah.
me.
No, there's a bug in the base. Up the top. I'm on my way.
I thought you walled it off.
Bug in the
I
base.
did, but they've come through. Probably run out of ammo.
Should I just put it down where you had that one? Or further left?
Further left if there's space.
Just about.
And then I'll run over and start putting it together.
Alright, put it down.
How did he get in? Didn't get in there.
It's a clever bug he evolved.
I'm pretty sure he got in through the trees.
You mean he climbed over the wall?
No, right in here, there's probably a path through the trees. Yep, right through here.
Paul, come here.
What? Ooh.
Okay, so I've got to do a bit of ground clearance.
Thank you.
What do I need? What do I need? What do I need?
I mean, it's so much red belt. Wow, I couldn't even see that. That's the problem with cars, is you can get around much quicker, but they're so deadly.
Got grenades coming. And I've got a load of fences on me.
Oh look, there's no red belt left. And Whiteland walked away. I hate the way the car just keeps on rolling, look at that. Like, what is that about? Why is there a
You just
car
want to
kit?
lay the wall around there.
Yeah, I'll put it between the two.
Yeah, I've already got a path through the trees.
Craft a handbrake by its law. Now looking at this, we're going to need sort the copper out in a minute.
Oh my life.
Looks like somebody drove here.
That is a heck of a lot of bugs.
What's this in the north wall?
Right where Muttley and I
North
are.
I'm dead.
Come.
Yeah.
They always bring trouble to our doorstep, Paul.
But we were just putting the wall up and these guys appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah,
storm.
sure.
Man, it takes a while to get over here.
I gave you a car, Paul.
Have you? You can't drive that. It's like trees and rocks everywhere. Sounds like the Star Trek doorbell. It sounds a bit like the Star Trek alarm.
I'd love to know where they came from, Tom.
Well, they're coming in again. So you can backtrack them.
That was glitched on the wall, that one.
Okay, there's a base north, due north of us. Yeah, the pollution made it up to the lake, and there's a couple of
Oh,
bases there.
So these guys have aggroed and they're basically running down shooting. You know, those cute little local wildlife. Hey, fine by trial. Realistically, the next few weeks, I'm going to be focused on the studio. Then after that. Do you mean like flight sim videos, or do you mean actual flying videos? Yeah, I need to go flying either Monday or Tuesday. But I won't be recording on that one. But I will be doing it in 2020, for sure. So Jay Edwin, welcome back. Smelting. You enjoyed those vids, yeah. I need to sort out what cameras I'm going to use going forwards. Because I might leave the GoPros in the studio and get some new cameras for flying, or I might take the GoPros to flying and get some new cams in the studio. I'm not sure yet. Boy. Yeah, it's reasonable, Dano, but I think it's probably not enough. I don't know. I don't feel like we've got enough resources flowing yet. We don't even have trains going. Like, this thing is just starved of iron. Like, I don't think it should be being fed like that. I'd rather take a belt and just split it. Why's that got half a green circuit? I kind of feel like this is quite important, because without belts, we're not going to be making very much. Oh yeah, Dano, yeah, I've finished the game a few times. So I'm thinking... Let's do that for now.
Can I help you, Tom?
No.
Let's see how that works out. So the upside of that is this is going to produce a lot more stuff, but the downside is if that stops and backs up, the iron won't go anywhere. So a possible solution would be to stick that in there, but then prioritize it output left. And so until that actually fills up, nothing will go down there. So that's then like a surplus line. So if this can't consume any more, the surplus will carry on. But it'll always have priority. And at least that way we'll get belts made. It doesn't seem to have affected anything downstream. Has the frame drop stopped, guys? Does it settle down now? Or is it still playing up? That mic up. Still dropping. That is so annoying. Are we still making stone furnaces, Motley?
We are.
That's a lot.
Which lane on the bus did you want for brick?
Any on the middle one, Tom?
Alright, I'll just take the bottom one.
Okay. We also need stone on the bus, Tom. Could you put that next to the
One above
brick?
it?
Yeah, please.
Concrete, solar energy.
Don't you be messing with my stone.
What, the stone furnaces?
Yeah, where Tom is deconstructing.
We're gonna have to, Muttley.
Okay.
Wait, why? The game is lagging when Twitch drops frames? The game lags for you when I drop frames?
For me, it doesn't.
Is the game lagging for you guys at all?
No, I've not had any
Nope.
lag.
Nope.
Hmm. That's weird, Whiteland.
Have we done any looking for another stone patch?
No.
One southeast.
Yeah, there's
of the
one near the
coal
coal.
patch. I'll strip all of this down and I'll take all my bits with me, Tom, and I'll reset it up over.
Yeah, I know the stream is lagging a bit, but when Whiteland was saying the game was lagging as well, that implies my network's got a problem because I'm hosting the game. But since nobody else is lagging, that's pretty weird.
Don't know, Paul, but this blueprint you put down's giving me a headache.
Why?
Trying to
complex?
get everything. Yeah, trying to get everything in the right place.
That's what bots are for.
Yeah, pups.
Don't pups me. We don't even have bots.
Wait, you took my brick maker away.
What brickmaker?
Motley. He
Isn't
took
Mut-
all the furnaces.
Isn't Muttley making like 4 million bricks?
I was, but you want to change it to make the other bits. So I've taken away all my wall building stuff, and I shall
He's
move it
taking
to
his toys and going home.
Yeah, I'm not sharing.
Of course, you need stone brick to make steel furnaces.
Oh dear. Muttley's gone.
Breathe, Muttley.
It's all right. I'll just go off into my corner on my own. It's fine.
You do
I
that.
Understand.
You do that. There's a power pole somewhere that's been taken away, Whiteland.
Probably somebody drove into it.
That was Muttley.
I haven't got a car.
No, you took a pole away when you took all the things. You
My poles?
included a power pole.
Word of advice,
So you
Whiteland.
disconnect.
Word of advice, Whiteland. Always have more than one power line coming into your stuff.
Well, actually, he disconnected almost everything to the east, to the west.
I don't know, Tuscan. I always seem to get moderators have weird laughs. I don't get it.
Whoa, where did this coal line come from? It's got to move.
Whiteland.
This can't run here.
I would have finished it, but he nicked all the red belt.
We have plenty of room on the bus. Why can't it just run on the bus? So there's 2 lines under the copper. There's 2 lines on the middle one, top. And there's also 2 lines on the green.
Oh dear.
This copper line can't stay here. I can't run anything to the blueprint that me and Paul need?
Fluid wagon. It should have that on it. I was thinking that, Mick. I was thinking, yeah, the mod application form should change to say, do you have a very strange or unusual laugh? Alright, copper's doing well. End furnaces are firing.
Just put it on one of the empty lines on the bus, please.
I must admit, I don't get why that calls though. Like, we've got a bus. Why would just have one running through on its own?
I don't know, I want to headbutt my desk.
Twitch died for you with an error code 2002. You want to message him and tell him it's 2020, not 2002? Dead.
Lol, Paul.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was coming here for red belt.
I'm going on strike until that coal line's moved.
You tried for years to be a mod, now it makes sense. My laugh is too normal. Yeah, I'm going to grab some red belt if I can. Oh, found a bit of red belt.
Nice.
Which line do you want it on?
Any of the empty ones, Paul, it really doesn't matter.
Is the coal being consumed yet? What by?
Whiteman's research.
Okay, I'm going to put it on with the dual copper lines. So can you configure the endpoint, Wyland? Red. I hope that beeping is normal and expected.
It's not.
We're gonna get destroyed. I need to find my car and get up to North Wall. Why are both cars miles away?
Wow, I left mine on the south bit. Oh, they're having a field day.
Yeah, they're going for the power, I think.
They're going for all the turrets that have no ammo in them. Yeah, they're just eating the
Haven't had a
turrets.
chance to fill them up.
I'm on my way up, Tom.
And the power's gone to the... Your base is being eaten. Yes, it is. The game about teaching people how to micromanage others? No. But you kind of
Muttley, you have any walls?
all need to sing from the
Yeah.
same hymn sheet, otherwise chaos will ensue.
You need to get up to the north wall.
Inventory full. What a surprise.
I'm on my way.
They're not scumbag spitters. They're attractive local wildlife.
Please bring turrets with you.
I have them too. I don't have much ammo, but I've got some turrets.
Yeah, you should check on see if there's any ammo ready.
That's a lot of trees. Wish we had bots. Where's the call going, Wyland? My inventory's completely... Hang on, need to get rid of some of this coal. Can't do anything. The fun is in researching building. Yep. Thing is, right, once you get bots, things get a lot easier. Not only because blueprints become easy to lay down, but if you have kind of messed something up, like you put something too close to something else and you can't expand it anymore, bots can massively help you move stuff because they'll disassemble things and then rebuild it somewhere else. Whereas, like, say if you had to take that apart now by hand and rebuild it here, it'd be a real pain. What amounts of yellow inserts? Oh boy. We're just not making enough of this stuff. Wait a minute. Trying to find out where the bottlenecks are.
Turns got him.
So the question is, can we speed this up?
Thanks, puppies.
No worries, Tom.
Of course, we go to all this work with the trains and we don't really have a big base.
I don't think we have modules. I'm just looking at if we put a blue down here. That speeds it up, but can it keep up with the resources? The answer is no. So if I make that blue, can that keep up with the resources? And the answer is probably no. No, we're researching modules next, I think. But then it's going to be iron starved anyway. In a way, this game teaches you a lot about management and entrepreneurship, identifying problems, bottlenecks. Dude, I completely agree with you. It certainly teaches you an awful lot about logistics, but it teaches you about supply chains and how you can't just like come here and go, oh, we need more of these things, make it faster. Doesn't work that way. Like, you've got to make sure your upstream chain can support what you're trying to do. And I find that whole problem solving aspect of this game, I find that the most fun. You can start off with just like one thing and end up fixing 10 other problems to get to that one thing. I think the ovens are doing fine, but I'll check them. Like, you can see there's a full stack of a fully compressed yellow belt moving here. End furnace is burning there. End furnace is burning here. It's not really that. Well, these aren't burning, but not due to lack of supply, due to lack of demand. I'm a move the bottleneck kind of player. Can you explain what you mean, Trent? To be honest, Far By Trial, I've not really explored all of the mods for the game. I tend to leave the game mostly vanilla and just go quality of life stuff. If I red belt it, it won't produce more because... Do you mean more here? Because these are specifically balanced for yellow belt.
Fully armored and in full.
Like, if you want to build a faster version, we'd need to look at these. So we use steel furnaces and they can take red belt. But we need to make steel furnaces for that. If you want a red belt of iron, replace these. But then, again, this is a supply chain problem. To have a steel furnace array here, we need to supply it with a red belt of iron ore, which is not going to happen because they're all yellow belts. That seems to be coping slightly better. Personally, like Industrial Revolution. Overbuild stuff, then sort out what's short of. So an example would be overbuilding your furnaces or something. Is it possible to launch in 4 hours? I'd say not. We don't even have oil on the run yet. I'd say if we were commissioning oil and making sulfur right now, we'd have a shout, but what I could do is, hang on, what do we need to make steel smelters? Steel furnaces, brick and steel. Okay, we've got plenty of those. Where's the brick being made?
Right where
It's-
Whiteland is.
Alright, so brick's on the bus.
I've got a
Yes.
feeling steel furnaces, Paul, but we're brick starved.
Looks like
Working on it.
looks like brick's happening.
Yeah.
Are we, Pops, you know that smelting thing, does that make steel furnaces or not?
Yes.
It does. Is it
Yeah.
online yet?
Mostly.
No streamer can play Industrial Revolution because the mod author put restrictions on his mod being used for making money. There's a boycott about using the mod and some of the big names that make mod. Ah. That's a... okay, that's a slightly odd one. Like, for example, the idea that you can't make money from it, what's that open source license? Is it the GNU one? The open source license that prevents you from, I think they call it a copyleft scheme, and it stops you from making money from it. But that would mean you couldn't even use a lot of stuff. Because, like, the Apache license, for example, allows you to take code and modify it and make money from it. Whereas I think it's the GNU open source license doesn't. Like, you have to, if you make any changes, you have to make those changes available for everybody else. That's called copyleft. And it kind of sounds like he's trying to do the same thing. He's trying to say, well, you can use my work, but you can't make money from it. And you could make the argument that if you're streaming it, you're not necessarily making money from it. It's a weird one. It's a very weird one.
Would you like to come and see your contraption in working order?
I'm a bit busy.
It gave me a headache putting it down.
Lol.
Uh-oh.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Why is that coal not linking up there? Oh, I need to get rid of that cliff. That's so annoying.
Motley, that's your weak wall I thought you were going to fix.
Oh, I've got to
Network,
have
thank you for
water
18 months. Good
made
afternoon.
to repair it.
I did start module research. I thought we'd already done it. Speed module. I'm going to assume this is coming from... Oh. How are we doing time-wise? I'd say we're not on time. Nowhere near. 4 hours left and we've not even started oil. So yeah, it's not going to happen, I don't think. Why is this without power?
I put the oil drills down. We're just not doing anything with them.
No, we need oil running now, why then?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
PC Kelly, thank you for 40 months. That's 10 months 4 times. That's maths, isn't it? Okay. You trained the patch bin too far. Yeah, but we don't have anything making trains yet, I don't think.
Trains are being made, where tracks being made, signals are being made, stops are being made.
At what rate is
Wagon,
track being made?
quite fast.
have to clear the area. Could put a station in here.
Okay, we can do that.
If I have a through line there, I could branch off to a station loop here. And then have the train come that way, which you could then branch later that way. I could basically stop here. This could be the furnace drop-off loop. It depends on what we want to do. Like, if you want a train system, it's probably going to take about, I don't know, an hour to put it all in place. If you want to get more iron on the belts quickly, probably take me like 15 minutes to finish this. Dave, I have the same. Thyrox is on 77, so is Whiteland, I think. So, like, train infrastructure is great, but it's going to take time to build it all. Why don't you produce the plates there and move the plates? That is also a decent option. That'd be more efficient. Could smelt them here.
The only problem is getting coal up to the smelters for that one point.
That is true. Coal that goes to the power line. Power array. We have a pending issue in that the coal that's feeding the power array is down to 500k.
Yeah, we need to turn that off going towards the... What? We need to turn that off going towards the furnaces we have now and bring the new one in to power the furnaces and then have all of that one go into the power.
So the coal array southeast, where Motley is, that's going to feed the
Yep.
furnaces and the power array. Or not.
No, the furnaces and the bus, and the one that's got 500k left, we'll just run straight to the power.
Right.
I'm just on my way to sort it out.
Okay. So do we want to train this iron in or belt it in?
It's up to you. Everything's ready to go down at your contraption.
Well, train is just going to take a lot longer, I know that.
Tom, can you give me a hand?
What are you doing?
If you come down towards me.
Nuke energy.
This
We like to use solar.
coal line here needs to run all these furnaces.
It's 118 mines
Could you
though.
work on that while I go and sort the coal to the power engines out the way?
118 mines, that's 60, 59. That's 60.
Do we split it or stop
That's
it?
approximately 60 items
split
per
it, Tom.
second, which is 2 red belts. So this whole thing should produce 2 red belts worth of stuff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into 2 is what we want. Just hope I've not got enough materials on me. Don't tell me about red belt. Oh my god. You had a nice blueprint that showed power level on the batteries. Oh my god. I'm just going to belt it because it's going to be a lot quicker than Troy's. I would love to do Troy's, but it'll take an hour.